Hello, Mr. Jeff Cassel. This is John Jenkins. I've been speaking with you on Facebook a little bit. Wanted to show you the process. Sorry you asked for my website. I don't have one, at least not one that pertains to this aspect of the business in providing leads for real estate agents. So this is what I do when I reach out. I have somebody interested. I shoot them a little video like this. It just kind of gives them a little insight to the process and what it can produce. The biggest thing about this is that I offer free trials. I'm glad to set one up for you in your area if it's viable, if it's a solution that will work. No expense to you. I fund it. I set it up. I do the work and run it for about a week to 10 days. Kind of give you guys an idea of what it produces and how it works and how it fits into your team. Sometimes it's a good fit. Sometimes it's not. No hard feelings. It doesn't always work. I've had agents before where I sent them massive amounts of leads and they didn't do their part in following up well enough. They wouldn't pick up the phone to make a call. Sometimes they wouldn't do it, but they would only do it one time, and he had good leads that then get lost. So I like to do a free trial to make sure it works for both parties, that it's beneficial for both people, and that the system works out well. So if you send me, want to send me some info on an area that you would like leads in where, and I see you're in Texas, but I don't know what area, what city, what town, what borough, if you will. And I know I spoke with an agent the other day that was in San Antonio, and she said that the biggest problem that they're facing is that there's no inventory. So at that point, that's not a solution that I can help with. I can provide leads from buyers and sellers. But if there's no home to sell, I can't fix that problem. So anyway, it won't take up much of your time. I'll get right to it, Mr. Jeff. This is an example of an ad. I create a community page, a community Facebook page, and I know there's other remedies like this, which is fine. Everybody kind of has a different spin on it. Bottom line is it works. So community page for the town. This is a town of about 45,000 people, but it's one of the wealthier areas, one of the wealthier suburbs of a larger city. So it is very sought after. People like to engage in it. People like to look at houses there. So I make a community page, put up an ad that looks something like this. Attention Collierville home buyers, follow here. We've compiled a free report of homes for sale in Collierville priced under, and then right here we want to find the median price point, whatever the average price point is of your selling homes for that area. And then we want to put some pictures that fit in and around that price point. Some of these homes even qualify for special financing. Follow here, follow here. Great. So all we've done is promise them a homes list. This is as simple as going on the MLS, making a list of 50 homes that fall into the provided category, right? And then the agent's just going to send them the link, But you're going to reach out to them, however many different ways you normally would. If you have not dealt with internet leads like this before, I have some scripts, some processes to follow that can help. I can come alongside you, help you and your team know how to best reach out, how to best optimize on these leads. But basically, you're going to reach out to them and you're going to provide a link for a list of homes, and that's all. The great thing about this is it's social. People want to interact with it. People love looking at houses. If people didn't, then DIY and HGTV would not be a thing. As wonderful and as painful as it is sometimes, at the same time, I have a love-hate relationship with it. But people like engaging. People love looking at houses. So where this differs from any other lead source is it's a voluntary opt-in, right? People aren't getting stuck on a landing page that Zillow shoved them to against their will. People are going to expect a communication from this. They're going to expect a delivery of a homes list. They're going to expect a phone call. Or at least they should. If not, it's just ignorance, but that's another story. So where do these links go? These links take them to a landing page that I created and then to a squeeze page. So they fill out the landing page, we get name and email. They click OK or submit. Says we need a little bit more information. Takes them to a squeeze page where we're going to extract a little more info out of them. We're going to get name, email, phone number, address, and then we ask them 2 questions. Would you like us to provide a value of your current residence? They answer yes or no. It's how we get seller leads as well. And it's going to ask them, how quickly are you looking to move? It gives them 3 options: 0 to 3 months, 3 to 6, or 6 to 12. That way you can gauge kind of how important they are. Obviously, you want to reach out to all these leads immediately and touch base at least once or twice, but that way you can kind of, put them in the incubator, right, in the correct spot as far as how to nurture them appropriately and know where they're at in their own process. If they say 6 to 12 months, and they're probably not qualified yet, probably haven't met with their the financier and gotten all their loans, everything together, not ready to pull the trigger just yet. Maybe you got to hook them up. Maybe you got to walk them through that point. But again, this is a long-term game. If you can get 100 good solid leads a month, and you're closing 2 to 3% of those, you're talking, especially once those you kind of snowball over a few months. By the time you've put a few of those in the incubator and you've cultivated those leads 3 to 6 months down the road, you're legit adding 2 to 3 closes a month out of that. After they've got a while to kind of sit and cook with you. So that's the idea. This is what captures them. I know it seems stupid simple, but you would be just shocked at how many people voluntarily click into this stuff and give us their information. So let me show you real quick just some metrics of that actual campaign right there that ran. These are, so you see conversion rates, you see unique visitors. This is to the squeeze page. So this is people that already made it past the first page that gave us their name and email. So on August 16th, we had 13 unique visitors, right? So 13 people that gave us their name and email and went to the squeeze page, and then 6 of those people gave us the entire bit of information that we wanted, our questions and their full info. So this campaign was producing some very high numbers. Now, that being said, every area produces different numbers. This area produced particularly high numbers. Like I said, it was a well sought after area, and the reality is probably a lot of these leads were not qualified. We did you can see up here, we did like 321 leads in a month. It was ridiculous, and that's really more than any individual agent can or should handle. So after we were bombarded with that, I made some adjustments. I raised the median price, and you can see we went down in visitors, but our leads then became more qualified. So the other good thing about this system, about Facebook, versus like Zillow or something else, is people aren't showing direct interest in a house. They're showing interest in generically purchasing a house. So these are very warm leads, but they're broad leads. They're not specifically looking at a particular residence. They're showing interest in, I'm going to move. So if you're their first point of contact, then the likelihood of you becoming their agent is a lot higher. The other thing that's great is, again, I can tailor it. I can tailor it to an area. Facebook's advertising is hyper specific, and you can do some crazy things with it, and I can tailor the amount of leads, and I can help adjust on the quality. So if you have a team that you just want to if you got a brokerage or something that you want to just have a bunch of leads and to be able to plaster to all your agents, and you're less concerned about the quality, then I can broaden the area, lower the price, we can get a massive amount of leads in. If we really want to hyper focus and quantity is not as important as quality, then we do what I did here. We raise the price, we shrink the area that it displays to, and we get fewer but better leads. So there's a lot you can do with this. So let me show you real quick what one of these looks like. This is what a squeeze page form fill out would look like. So we get name, email. I have to say this, please don't go after it. Not that you're here, but this is someone else's lead. This is actual info that I gave to an agent. So Mary Keith, we get email, we get a phone number, we get their current address. So this person already lives in the town that we were advertising to, wants to get a different house. So does he want, I don't know why I keep saying she, does he want a free report of the value of their current home? Yes. And they're looking to go right away. So that's a hot lead. Others of these you can see, 0 to 3 months, 0 to 3 months. So those are good, but maybe they already have, maybe they're doing it for sale by owner. Maybe they are not ready to put their house up yet. I don't know Maybe they just are afraid that you're going to send them spammy mail or some crap like that. I don't know. Anyway, this is the idea. I didn't want to take too much of your time. I hope you get the point. But this is the system. It's simple. It's effective. I monitor it. There's some tips and tricks, things that I know from internet marketing training about Facebook and how to optimize these ads to keep them the most effective, how long to leave them up, when to take them down, things like that get a little bit tricky. And I am glad, Mr. Jeff, to set you and your people up on a free trial. Just get back with me, let me know how it works, and hopefully I'll talk to you later.